Back in our list.php file, which you'll find inside of the admin pages shipping folder. After the heading shipping types, we're going to start with the first form. Form method will be post. And I'm going to make this one work using Ajax. So class Ajax, as you may remember when we were working with JavaScript file for the admin section, we obviously had this Ajax form submission method there, which was triggered whenever the form with the class Ajax has been submitted. So this is why we obviously assign the class Ajax here. Then we go for the data -action to specify where this form should be submitted. And we go for PHP echo this object URL, get current, and we're going to use array to remove existing action and ID from the URL. Then we don't want the extensions of false, and another array to append the parameters. We're going for action and want to make it make the value associated with this action parameter equal @. Then we can close the opening form tag and then close the form tag altogether. If we start with the table, again, cell padding. If using HTML5, obviously you can drop this cell padding and cell spacing and border. But for the time being, I'm just going to be using this border null class tbl underscore insert and closing table tag. Inside of this, we start with the tr. Inside of the tr, th, label for name, class valid name, which is basically where the validation message would be appended. That's why we're using the class here with the name of the input field itself. Then type name, then label, then closing th. We start with another tr. Then we go for td. Inside of this one, we start with label for local, class fl underscore r, floating to the right, basically. And then we're going to have input type checkbox, name local, ID local, and then we have checked by default, and then the label local. Then we go for the, I'm going to actually use the / here as we know using HTML5, and then we're going for, after the closing label, input, and I'm going to put attributes on new lines here. Type equals text, then we have name equals name, after that ID equals name as well, and then class fld mr underscore r for margin with 4 pixels on the right hand side. Then closing input tag, and after this one we're going to create another table row. So tr td, closing td, label for btn underscore art, class sbm underscore blue for submit button, float underscore l for left, and then we go for input type submit and ID btn at, then we have class btn value at, and then we close the input tag. We now save the file, and if we preview it in the browser, if we refresh the page, you can see our form here is now ready. If we click on add, there's nothing happens obviously. So let's move to the next video.